We had a group of young people, 53 in the, so the coach was full. There was about 7 or 8 leaders, and the rest came from different parts of the diocese: Barking, Woodford Green, Billericay, Clacton, and many more. The coach left Clacton at about 11 o'clock from 11 o'clock at night, and we picked up the rest of the group in Billericay, and we set off. And then the first thing that we became obvious was the speed that the coach was going, and the coach never went above 30 miles per hour. So you can imagine what it was like. We arrived in Lourdes about 7 o'clock in the evening, and we went to the hotel, which this sister Jean, but I can't remember her surname. She had a little hostel herself, but she had assured us that everything was perfect. And we got to the hotel and discovered that everybody would have to share beds. There were supposed to be single beds in each room, but most of them they had to share. So a lot of the children were. But anyway, they settled down, and we started the pilgrimage, and everything went very well. We were in Lourdes for 5 nights. Incidentally, the diocese wasn't there at that time because the several dioceses used to go on the national English pilgrimage in May, so we didn't have the opportunity to help with the wheelchairs and so on. On the last night, before we left Lourdes, we were going to bed early because we were getting up, remembering the 30-mile-an-hour coach, and we were heading for Paris. And so I warned some of the young people that not to be play acting and so on, and not to making noise. And the 3 boys up on the top of this hotel, and underneath was a narrow alleyway, and this man was down below shouting up to a woman in the opposite building, and there was a slang match going between them, and so the boys had a basin, threw the basin of water down on top of the man below. He looked up, he ran away, came back with a gun.
With a gun?
With a gun. And fired 2 shots up at the window. Well, when I got up to the room, the boys were like the ceiling. They were ashen, and one of the slugs was embedded into the wood of the window. And I went down to the manager down his little cubby hole in the hole, and said to him, "Call the police. There's been a man has been firing gunshots at the young people up on top of the hotel." And he said, "No. Courage. Have a brandy." There was no way he was going to call the police, but so we almost finished up coming back with somebody with a major incident. But it was very successful despite the hair-raising incidents. And when I've been to Lourdes since and seen how the diocesan youth pilgrimage has grown and developed, but it came from this little small seed, and it's wonderful to see how it has grown. And that's my story of the first pilgrimage to Lourdes.